Happy Homecoming Week, Northtown. I'm Sabrina Beltran.
And I'm Devin Peterson. Today is Wednesday, September 20th.
On today's show, we'll bring you a midweek announcement update, give you the inside scoop in all things Northtown sports, keep you up to date on breaking world news, and much, much more.
All on Ntv News.
Today in World News, we'll take a look at the Kansas City Chiefs and an unexpected Australian hitchhiker. Stay tuned for more.
The Kansas City Chiefs move on to be 2-0 after defeating the Philadelphia Eagles. Once again, Kareem Hunt shows his amazing skills, racking up a total of 104 yards and 2 touchdowns. We now know that Kareem is not just a one-time star. The Chiefs' defense also showed that after losing Eric Berry, they could keep their head up and shutting others out. Now the Chiefs will head to Los Angeles to face the Chargers to try to beat 3-0.
In Adelaide, Australia, a driver hit an unexpected hitchhiker. The driver said he heard strange noises coming from underneath his car, and when he pulled over, he heard crying from under his car. When he investigated, he found the koala up under the front of the wheel, and the wheel had to be pried off to get the animal out of his wheel. The 6-year-old koala was found with minor injuries and covered in oil and grease. She was crying and was a little bit shaken, but she was certainly in shock. The driver rushed her straight to the vet, and the koala was then named Kelly after one of the responding firefighters. The vets discovered during their examination that the koala recently gave birth. The whereabouts of her baby are not known. Search parties looked over several days but couldn't find her. The little survivor was able to be released Saturday on private property. The owners of the private property promised to keep an eye on her to ensure her safety. In today's internet highlight, It the Movie is in its second week at the box office, and it has already made $218 million in the U.S., compared to its first week of $158 million. It is based on Stephen King's original movie and original book, both titled It, and many people say this is a more modern version of the first film. Many who have viewed it also say the movie is filmed with many more graphic and violent scenes. So far, it remains the #1 movie in the box office with a worldwide gross of $371 million.
Now it's time for a sports update. Volleyball played Raytown South last week and won 2 sets. See the highlights of the game on Twitter. Their next game is against Winnetonka on Thursday at 6:30 at Winnetonka. Congratulations to for getting their first win with a score of 27-6 against Leavenworth on the season, which brings them to a 1-4 record. The most memorable player would be C.J. Price for scoring all 4 of their touchdowns, one of them which being a kickoff return. Defensively, Solo Glover had 4 interceptions, and Tommy Adelbawar and Khalil Austin had a combined effort of 3 sacks. Good luck to girls golf at conference this week.
The tennis program's Lady Hornets are making Northtown proud. A B and C team are continuing the season with positive records. Varsity is going 6-2, JV holds an impressive 8-2, and Novice with a 3-2. Let's wish them good luck with the rest of their season. You're always welcome to cheer them on at their home games. They are held at Mackin Park and are always free of admission. JV soccer won their game last week against Fort Osage. They had a score of 2-0. Although Varsity unfortunately lost that game, you can show your spirit at the next game against Raytown South on Thursday, September 21st. The game will be held at Northgate Middle School and will start at 5 p.m. for the JV team and 6:30 for Varsity. Hope to see you there, Northtown.
Congratulations to cross country Zach Martinez for placing 10th in boys varsity race. Way to go, Zach. Denise Ruiz, Shaza Margini, and Leah McCullough ran strong races leading the girls team cross country's next meet is this Thursday, September 21st at Swope Park, beginning at 3:30 p.m. for the boys and 4 for the girls.
This week has been a wild week for anyone who is involved with homecoming, clubs, or activities, but NTV will always be here to bring you any new announcements or updates you need to know. With that being said, let's take a look at what's buzzing around Northtown. This week is Spirit Week for homecoming. Today is 80s workout day, tomorrow is 70s disco, and Friday is futuristic purple and gold.
The homecoming dance will be held on Saturday in the North Clay Gym from 7:30 to 10:30 p.m. Tickets are on sale at lunch in the ticket booth in the field house. No tickets will be sold at the door. Tickets will be cash only and sell for $10 per person. Please make sure you have no obligations, and if you are bringing a guest from another school, registration forms are due back today. Your school ID will be required to purchase tickets and be admitted to the dance.
For the football game on Friday night, there will be a homecoming tailgate that will have pulled pork, hot dogs, chips, and drinks for $1. It will run from 5 o'clock until the game starts. The homecoming queen will be crowned at halftime, and the band will perform after the game. NTV will be covering lots of the homecoming events by drone this year. Journalism students attended a drone training on Saturday. Let's take a look at what they learned.
Last Saturday, North Kansas City High School, Oak Park, and Winnetonka's journalism departments had students attend a drone training session. Northtown's journalism department brought several students from yearbook, newspaper, and broadcast journalism to learn how to operate a drone in order to enhance the content being produced by all three teams. Here's more from Gary Henshaw about what the students learned.
Taught the students how to basically get familiar with a drone, how to initiate it, how to update it, how to fly it.
The students were very excited to learn the functions and uses of the drone. They spent a long day in training to bring new journalistic tools back to our school. I noticed the students had excitement, but I also noticed something from the teachers. Here's more from Mrs. Pritchard and Mrs. Dollinger.
I'm really excited to see what the students come up with using the drone and the way that we're able to use that for broadcast videos.
I think it'll be really interesting to see how the students can come up with new ideas and new coverage.
Here are some broadcast students with what they are most excited to see and produce using the new drone.
With the drone, it gives us a lot wider variety in the types of shots we can use and the style we use, and it really affects how we're able to tell a story.
Well, if we were to use the drone for like social media, we could be able to improve like highlight videos for football games and different events like assemblies and get a new perspective on like the event.
The students worked hard to bring back a unique new element of journalism, and they are excited to enhance the content produced by all three teams using our district's new drone. This has been Kevin Nguyen reporting for NTV News.
Students, remember to get a Student Senate application from the main office or Student Service Center. All applications must be turned in by Friday. There will be a TSA meeting today in North Clay Room 832 right after school and will end at 4. Students, school photo proofs, and order forms will be delivered to your advisory this week. If you missed the photo during the first week of school, please make sure to come get your photo taken on Makeup Day. Photo Makeup Day is Monday, September 25th in Gym 2 for underclassmen and all staff. Seniors, your day will be Monday, October 2nd in Gym 2.
For any of you who want to take the ACT in October, the deadline to register is Friday. If you need help or just have any questions, please see Ms. Etinosa in the Student Service Center. Ms. Etinosa is also hosting a financial aid and FAFSA meeting tomorrow in the hospitality room from 6:30 to 8 p.m.
Theater students planning on going to Chicago should have turned in their enrollment forms last week, and the $350 deposit is due Friday. Also, if you are marching with Northtown Theater Association for the parade, sign up to be a zombie for the Blast from the Past. Sign up outside room 211, Hairspray Cast. Please check the call board for schedule changes and updates.
Text a Tip is a program that allows students to anonymously provide information to law enforcement in order to stop students from hurting themselves. Reporting students who may have suffered abuse or neglect, and to help solve and prevent crimes, here is a Deputy Valentine with more information on how to use Text a Tip to keep our campus and students safe.
Hi guys, I'm Deputy Valentine. I'm your school resource officer for those of you that don't know me. I work for Clay County Sheriff's Department, not North Kansas City. I know we see both police departments quite a bit, but I work for Clay County. I have the whole county of Clay. North Kansas City just has the city. Today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about Text a Tip, which is a program that lets me help you guys a little bit better. One thing I really like about Northtown, go Hornets, is you guys. I really like every day you guys have bright smiling faces, you say hey in the halls, you have really positive attitudes. You're going to go out there and you're going to make a difference, and you're going to have to do that. And I get to be a part of that, to see you guys grow up and just be a positive force in the community. Okay, so Crime Stoppers is an app that lets you guys anonymously report stuff to me. So what that does is you'll download the app, we'll walk you through all the steps to use that app, and then it sends it to a server in Canada, washes it clean so I don't know who's texting me, and then it sends it back to a server in Kansas, washes it again so I don't know who's talking to me, and then that goes to my work cell phone so I have a reason to say, hey, is Johnny okay? Is Cindy okay? And that gives me a reason to go make contact with different people. This has saved many students' lives throughout the district, throughout the state, and I think it's a really good program that we can start using and help a lot of people out. Just in case you don't know how to go to an adult, you don't feel good about that, don't feel comfortable. That's a way for you guys to get an outlet so people can get some help.
Well, that's all we have for you today, Northtown. To stay informed all week long, follow us on Twitter at Northtown News. For photos and announcements, check out our Facebook page, NKC Journalism. And for information about athletics and activities, maps to games, and an electronic student ID, download the North Kansas City High School app.
Thanks for watching, Northtown. Keep it classy.
And as always, it's a great day to be a Hornet.